Let them yell. Let them scream. Let them do their thing. Let them throw themselves on the floor. I mean, they're only looking silly themselves, you know? Or stand them up and give them like firm words to their, like, get down to their level and give them firm words. What you're doing right now is unacceptable behavior. And you need to stand up on your feet and stop yelling, please. And then when they don't do that, you need to say it without saying, please. Stand up on your feet and stop yelling. And that's how I feel about that. I think the most important part of it is that if you bend in those moments, they remember, they're smart, they clock that shit. And so you can't always just be letting them get away with it. It's okay to parent your kids in public. They need to know how to act in public. So obviously toddler tantrums happen for a lot of reasons. They're tired, they're having big feelings, something happened that upset them. It's fine, all valid. But they still have to pull their act together. You know what I mean? This next one, just a heads up, is a question about miscarriage. And if that's a difficult topic for anyone listening right now and you'd prefer to skip ahead, please do so. The question is, were you scared to try again after miscarriage? We miscarried in March, and not gonna lie, I'm nervous to try. Yes, Sarah, I was terrified. And I will tell you, not that this is a healthy solution, but I'm gonna call myself on the carpet for it. Even when we got pregnant, I then every single week was looking up what are the chances that this pregnancy sticks. And then once I got into my second trimester, towards the end of my second trimester, because I was still Googling at the beginning of my second trimester, like, what are the chances I get to meet this baby? At the end of my second trimester, I flipped it. And I then asked the question, what are the chances that if I had the baby today, that the baby could survive? Was it healthy? No. Was it helpful? Yeah, kind of. I think that sits with you forever. And what I will tell you is, Sarah, and I hope that you understand where I'm coming from when I say this, I had those same feelings through the rest of my pregnancies. You experienced a loss. And it's okay to have that grief sit with you. That is going to be something that might pop up when you least expect it. I know that for me, there's certain dates where I'll be like, oh, you were supposed to be here that day. But if I had not tried again, I would not have Wyatt. So I think that sometimes you have to go at the hard thing and try again. I wish you all the luck in the world. I'm sending you all of the baby magic and baby dust. And I am so sorry that you had to experience that, but you are not alone. And I firmly believe that you can get through it. And last question here is one I'm getting a lot in my DMs lately. Will you be supporting teacher wish lists again? Yes, we are. We're going to run it back for back to school this year. And I'd like to put my call to action out to the Real One teachers out there because we want to help as many of you as we can. So for the second year in a row, we're asking all the teachers to please send in a quick video telling us about you and your class and tag at NGL with Kylie. And please send us a link to your list at NGL with Kylie. Don't send it to my Instagram, please, because it gets lost in there in the depths of my DMs. I never know how many lists we're going to fulfill, but it's kind of funsies. Teachers, you guys are amazing. And I appreciate all the work that you do. And I want you to feel that appreciation. So send us your wish lists and tag us in a video. That's it for Ask Me Some Things, brought to you by NFL Sunday Ticket.
I'm not going to lie, being in a couple in the public eye is not for the weak.
I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. You're not wrong. There are a few examples in our family, and you're not wrong. Yeah, kind of trash.
I completely agree. It's a blessing in so many ways, but there are also just so many like
Way to take the positive spin. And I'm over here like garbage. It's garbage.
Yeah. No, it honestly is.
No,
too many people have too many opinions that they need to speak on, and it's just like, mind your business.
That's it. That is it. I will say, when you surprised Ben in, I'm assuming, a hotel.
Yeah.
People are very scarred from the couch kid.
I literally, and I'm thinking
That
like, I take
comment
this video,
section?
I'm like, oh my gosh, he's so shocked. And I look at the comment section and it's like, he's cheating on you. There's a girl.
There's someone in there.
I'm like, all right. I'm in there like,
When I opened the comments, I thought it was going to be like, he's so
Literally.
happy. He was shocked. This was such a good surprise. And people are like, there's someone in there. He's not in there alone. I'm like, the fuck are you watching? What are you
Literally.
watching? Yeah, people need to chill out. We're very scarred from that couch video.
I'm not. See, it doesn't affect me like that. So I wasn't here thinking he's the couch kid. I don't even really
He
like,
was not the couch kid.
but media for you. It's great.
Wow. Well, it's fine.
There wasn't anyone in his room, if y'all were wondering.
Thank you so much for that update. People were wondering. People were
This is
genuinely
great.
wondering.
Just to clear the air here.
Perfect. I'm glad you took NGL
Yeah.
to tell the world. There was no one in there, guys. Did you check behind the shower curtain?
See, if I did that, then I'm letting them get to me. Did it cross my mind? Maybe.
To be fair, anytime I go into a hotel room and there's a shower curtain, I just kind of like,
You have to.
great.
Well, I do that with the
Perfect.
closets too. You kind of just got to see what's going on.
You got to make sure.
Yeah.
All right. She's the gold medal winning star forward for the U.S. women's national team and the Washington Spirit, who's paving the way for female athletes everywhere with her record breaking contract. She's your NWSL Player of the Month with 9 goals and 5 assists so far. You know her iconic celebrations, her elite TikToks, her former pink braids that inspired little girls' hairstyles all over the world. Plus, she's a fellow big dog mom. And now she's not going to lie. Trinity Rodman, welcome to the show.
Wow, intro. Thanks for having me.
We do it at a slightly quieter volume than the other podcast. My
Yeah.
husband loves to yell.
Yeah.
But I just think like you just unload the resume and
Yeah.
like it
In a
speaks for
calmly
itself.
manner. Yeah, exactly.
It speaks for itself. I am such a big fan of not only watching you play, but also your stuff. Watching your stuff on social media is top tier. I love
That's
it.
a compliment. That's the greatest compliment ever. I'm entertaining. That's great.
Yes. Now my husband and I went to the Olympics in 2024, but we sadly did not get to see any soccer. None.
Well, you telling me that was irrelevant then, wasn't it?
It's because I feel like I have to confess it that we
No.
did not get the chance. We watched rugby. We saw volleyball. What the fuck else do we see? We saw something else, but it wasn't soccer. And I feel a deep desire to see you guys play
Yeah, it needs everything.
on the international stage in person. For some reason, in person to me feels like it might just be the vibes that I need to feel deep in my soul.
You do. Everybody needs to feel it at least once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay.
To
Perfect.
Brazil we go.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Even better. First game all the way in Brazil. That's great. A commitment.
Great. Why not? Between the Olympics and the World Cup, is there one that you've been more excited for?
It's so tough because obviously we're more hyped for the World Cup just because we did so poorly last World Cup. So we're like ready to redeem ourselves. But at the same time, it's like for us having it in the US for the Olympics is another like key thing that we're really excited about to be able to represent our country, and our country is really cool. And the fact that the men just did it and like seeing that and experiencing that as a fan, like we're looking forward to that. But I don't know. Recently we played Brazil. In Brazil, it was crazy. So I can't even fathom what it would be like if we played them in the World Cup in Brazil. So I don't know. They're both up there.
Now, like you said, we just had the Men's World Cup, which was so much fun to watch. But I think most will agree our benchmarks for success for the men's team versus the women's team are a little different. Would you agree with
Who
that?
said that?
You don't have to agree. We can bleep this.
Well, I mean, like, speaking factually and overall success, yes, I think that's just factual.
Exactly. Statistically speaking,
that's my media trained answer.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
I like the media trained answer, but I was ready to give you one of these if you went in. I was ready to. I honestly, the men's World Cup was fun to watch.